Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes, and we have to pick up where we left off. We need to meet with a bunch of people. So we have to head to the west side first. We need to go down the stairs, and the first point of interest is in the coffee house. Hey, you guys wouldn't happen to have the complete collection of the Carnelia, would you? You do? I'd always meant to buy every new volume when it came out, but never got around to it. I was like, I can always read the whole series when it's finished, right? And now, it's pretty much impossible to find the whole set for sale in one place. So I beg you, please, would you be willing to part with your collection of tomes? You will? Really? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you so much. I work in diplomatic relations, but just got back from assignment in the Far East. I've built up a pretty impressive little collection of Eastern goods, too, if I do say so myself. I'll let you have one of my rarer items in exchange for what I seek. Your bracers, no? Let's see what I've got that might catch your eye. It's between these two. Which one intrigues you more? The Mystic Staff or the Twin Plovers? I am going to be taking the Mystic Staff. This one is nice. Very nice indeed. It suits you. I've gotten a notification to close shop early today, so I have lots of time to read. Thank you again. So, if you were wondering why we went through all the hassle to collect all of those Carnelia books, now you know. So, let's see, this is 90 strength, 1 range, 130, 1 range. And that's Estelle's ultimate weapon. So, with that, we now need to go to the cathedral, I think. It's somewhere over here. Wait a second, that's north. It's over here. So, the thing that I'm a little concerned about is whether or not the ultimate weapons count towards the weapons achievement. I created an alternate save to go back and get the Twin Plovers if maybe they count, but I'm kind of guessing here. You may actually have to play through the game twice to get that achievement. I don't know yet. Archbishop should know her whereabouts. It's in the sacramental chamber to the southeast of this room. So down southeast. Okay, that's just like every other one of the churches. Oh, this. That did not really look like a passageway. And who might you be? We're, members of the Bracers. The Bracer Guild, I mean. We were looking for a Sister Ellen. Were you now? Might I guess that you share complicity with her, then? With a nun? You know? He's asking if we know her real identity, Estelle. We're here with information she asked us to find. I'm sorry to say that she's no longer at the cathedral. She came to say goodbye to me this morning and left. Where to? I mean, do you know where she might have gone? If only I did. I've been close with the royal family for many years, and she's always regarded me as a friend and confidant. But this time she refused to give me any details. She no doubt wished to keep the church from getting too deeply involved in whatever is occurring. I see. I wouldn't worry, though. She had the light of hope in her eyes as she departed. I'm confident she was not running away to wallow in despair for a more noble cause. Well, that's good at least. The thing is, we kinda need her to stay in touch with the Royal Guardsmen. Begging for rain in the desert only gets you sand. We should probably go. Best thing we can do is covertly keep an eye out for other Royal Guardsmen. Not the most efficient plan, but that seems to be all we've got. You seem to be between a rock and a hard place, as they say. Always remember that Ideos helps those who help themselves. Do all that you can and Ideos will surely take care of the rest. Hard and honest work will always lead you down the right path. So, we need to talk to Niall. And that's this building. This is weird, Chief. We haven't heard anything in 2 days. Well, he does tend to get completely wrapped up when he's looking for the next big story. But given how close we are to a state of martial law, I don't like much that he hasn't contacted us either. Hi guys. Hello, Dorothy. Pardon us. Hey, it's the tournament champions. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Liberal News. Niall and Dorothy have told me quite a bit about you, the two of you. Stella and Joshua of the Bracer Guild, right? Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've always enjoyed your magazine. Well, that's always good to hear. Weren't you two doing something for Niall? Yes. That's what we were just talking about. Actually, Niall hasn't shown up here today or yesterday. No word from him or anything. Yesterday or today? We spoke with him in the evening 2 days ago. Really? What do you mean, really? You gave us the message to meet him for Idios' sake. We came here to talk to him after the semi-finals. Oh right, now that you mention it. So, did he say anything to you? Like where he was going? Someone had just called him. Right, I remember what happened. He had a call from someone, then he said he had to leave. Are you serious? Yes. We haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. No, I can't believe Niall's dead. Who said he was dead? Today's when the airline and traffic gets shut down. Everything was normal yesterday, though, so maybe he went to another province. I already inquired with the airport's passenger registry, and there was no sign of him. So I figure he still has to be somewhere in town. You two were the last ones to see this reporter fellow. Weren't you talking to him about something for a news article? These are the times we live in. Controlling the media is a big deal for the military. What do you think, Chief? I certainly can't argue with that. Particularly in the case of the Intelligence Division. They monitor and censor everything we do. You wouldn't believe how frustrating it is. Which means that you can't get much information for your stories. But it's in a reporter's nature to want to get as much as possible into the hands of the readers. I see. So he went to check out a new subject that the Intelligence Division hasn't started censoring yet. What was the last thing he told us about? I think it was about an arranged marriage. And the Duke mentioned something about it at the dinner party. Niall told you about that too? It'd make a hell of a story if it's true. Imagine having to go get some evidence at any cost. How did a reporter like Niall even learn about something like that? I'd have thought that something like that would be known only to the royal family. Well, he did say he's friends with someone who works in the Urbe Royal Villa. Completely off the record, but the terrorists are supposedly after the princess. So she's secretly staying in the villa for her own safety. I knew it. And the veil is lifted. Maybe the person he was talking to was his friend in the villa. Which would mean that Niall's probably there too. You don't say. Well, if I know Niall, he probably tried to worm his way in for an interview with the princess. If the soldiers saw him, they'd have arrested him on the spot. Niall's a goner. Why do you keep coming back to that? But if he has been arrested, getting him out isn't going to be easy. Yeah. And betting that he and Princess Claudia are pretty much in the same situation. What exactly do you people know? Do you have inside information about what's going on in the city and all of Liberal? Sorry, but we really can't talk about it. Just let the Bracer Guild take care of Niall. If he has been arrested, we'll see to it that he's released. Alright? Please do whatever you can. Please, you guys. You gotta bring Niall back. Leave it to us. What's on the 3rd floor? And that answers that. So apparently they have a telephone of their own. Okay, bracer time. We need to hit the inn. Or wait, that's Rowanbaum. Is the bar named the inn? Yes. Anyone? I don't see Olivier, just him. Not him, him. Hey, it's Grant. Oh, if it isn't the Big Bad Champions. I hear you guys spent the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you eat anything good? Yeah, we did, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Oh, is something on your mind? Explain the Queen's request. Holy crap, you're not pulling my leg, are you? We are not. Every word is true. I'd stake my reputation on it. If Zane the Immovable is moved by this, that's all the proof I need. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it. Thanks, Grant. We'll all be meeting at the guild house to plan our strategy as soon as possible, so if you'd please, head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there. Okay, next up is the weapon shop. Those posts are so freaking annoying. Hi, Karna. Look who it is. You got old man Zane with you. What's going on? Well, it's a long story. Sounds serious. You're not just pulling my leg, are you? I must admit, I did find it a bit odd that all the gates and ports have been shut down. So what did you want with me exactly? Well, we need to get everyone together and formulate a plan. So if you would, please meet us at the guild. Gotcha. Already there. And let's see if there is any new equipment. That's something I didn't check while scouting, and no. Okay, now we need to go to the department store. And issue 9. And here's Annalise. Well, if it isn't Zane and the new recruits. Back from the castle already? Yeah, I guess we are. Annalise, could we have a moment of your time? You hear something juicy you're looking to share with me? If by juicy you mean spit your juice all over in shock, then yeah. It's a real juice bomb. You have my undivided attention. Should we be talking about this here, or should I be sitting down for it? Huh? Just to make it absolutely clear, this isn't a joke. Things will get serious in a big hurry, and if they do, we'll need your help. Let's see. Sorry, my head's just a little scrambled from how screwed up this whole situation is. I don't really get all of this, but you want everyone to meet up at the guild house, right? Right, Ellen will fill you in on all the details. Okay then, I'll go and see what's up. Now we need to actually go to the hotel, not to be confused with the inn. And I don't remember where Kurt is, just have to hit all the rooms up here. I think that was ours, not that one. Bingo. Wish I could remember that time a little better. It's like there's a thick fog blanketing the whole thing. Hi, Kurt. It's good to see you here. Hi, Estelle. Hi, Joshua. Zane's with you, too. Didn't you know that we were going to that dinner party at the castle yesterday? That was when these two rookies took on a pretty major assignment. What major assignment? I think it's best if we tell you more or less the whole story. Joshua explained all the circumstances that led to the request from the Queen. You're serious? Of course we are. That's why we really need your help. No, that's not it. I admit, I'm shocked at Her Majesty's request of you. But the Black Orbment that the Colonel has, it's real? Kurt, what's wrong? You look awfully pale. He's turning into Mr. Hyde. What in the world? Step away from him. Shade. Lift. What was that? You didn't even touch him and he acted like he got electrocuted. It's a special spirit channeling breath technique. It allows the user to directly affect the target's body without direct physical contact. I don't normally like to be so rough, but time isn't exactly on our side. How are you feeling? Actually, a lot better. I can't remember every detail, but a good bit of it is coming back. I'm a little unsteady from the shock, but I think I'll be alright. What do you remember? Didn't I say so before? There was an accident around 3 months ago. You lost your memories while you were working, right? Yeah, someone asked me to check up on those men in the black outfits, so he's the K that sent the thing to Cassius, isn't he? And then I took something suspicious from them. It was the Black Orbment. So the person who gave you the assignment, yes, it was your father Cassius. I wasted no time in packaging it up and sending it to him, but that's really as far back as I can remember. So the K on that package was you. Yes. I think I also remember there being a note that said to have Professor Russell analyze it. You get it? The package was delivered to you two. Do you remember anything after that? Anything that happened after you sent off the package? Yes, after I left the port, someone called out to me, and then... It's no good. It's all still one big blur. Probably best off not pressing your luck. It's likely to just cause strain that you can't handle yet. Yes, alright. I am really just amazed that I was able to remember anything at all. Which brings us to a bigger question. Who would have done this? Maybe those special ops guys? It's possible. They did use that nasty poison on Agate after all. It's as if they're manufacturing and testing new drugs. Maybe they made something to cause memory loss. Now there's a cheerful thought. Plus there's the Sky Bandit's boss and Mayor Dalmore to consider. We have to be really careful. I'm sorry, I don't have anything really useful to tell you. I know what Her Majesty asked you to do. I want to help if you'll let me. Are you sure you'll be okay? Sure, my memory may be like a sieve, but physically I'm fine. I owe you for your help, so please, allow me to make it up to you. If you're feeling up to it, sure. We need to work on a strategy. For now, let's meet back at the guild. Alright, you have my thanks. And that's where I stopped the whole scouting thing when I walked into this room, so now I actually am walking blind. I hope that's everyone, because I'm heading to the guild right now. The other bracers are already assembled. We heard from the Royal Guardsman or the reporter. Sorry, sir, no contact. We believe we gathered the intelligence we need. I see, we can conclude with fair certainty then that Princess Claudia is inside the villa. It's unfortunate that you were unable to make contact with the Royal Guardsman, but at least we now know that they haven't been captured. Shall we get started then? Yes. We need to start working out the details of the rescue operation. Are we all up to date on the pertinent details of the Intelligence Division's planned coup d'etat then? Given this information, we should consider ourselves under contractual obligation to Queen Alicia. I can barely believe what I'm hearing. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing something was amiss sooner. I was suspicious of those special ops guys from the very beginning. How hipster of you, analysts. But I really trusted Colonel Richard. And he was behind the Sky Bandits and Mayor Dalmore. We got completely snowed. And we can't let them get away with it, that's for sure. Can you all be counted on to cooperate in this assignment? Damn straight. Just lead the way. Ew, these guys some black eyes. Rhyme unintended. Okay, guys and eyes. Count me in for sure. This is gonna be good. We've got strong allies who will prevail without a doubt. Now, let me explain the details of this mission. We have to move fast, so there are our lives at stake here. It's not the most elegant approach, but I believe taking control of the villa through a frontal assault is our best option. We don't have time to try and find some route to infiltrate, so I guess that's the only option we got. How will we be divided? We'll split into two groups, a decoy team and a rescue team. The decoy team will okay. Which one is which? Decoy team will draw the attention of the main forces while the rescue team makes its way into the villa. Remember though, we're dealing with the Intelligence Division Special Ops here. If I may, I'd like to suggest that we also add an ambush team to aid the decoy team and a second decoy team to assist the rescue team. Man, we're really teaming with teams here, but why do we need those? The ambush team would lie in wait until the decoy team draws out the enemy forces, then both teams could attack at once. Meanwhile, the second decoy team would attempt to break the enemy's ranks, allowing the rescue team to enter the villa more easily. I guess that's a good point, evens the odds a little bit. But do we have enough members to spread among 4 squads? No, we don't. We've contacted other guild branches, but the airship's grounded. We're pretty much on our own. Oh crap. If only we had Shira and Agate. However, I agree with Zane that trying to carry out this operation with only 2 squads is risky. We may need to re-examine this strategy. If numbers are all you lack, maybe we can be of assistance. The Royal Guards? Hey, Lieutenant Schwartz. Well now, if it isn't Sister Military. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I am Royal Guardsman Sub-Commander Lieutenant Julius Schwartz. The Royal Guardsmen are here at your disposal for this operation. Understood. Your participation will be most invaluable. I count 9 soldiers in your squad, including yourself. Our remaining troops are incognito, stationed all throughout the city. I can assemble them within the hour. That's great, but Lieutenant Schwartz, how did you know we were going to try to save the hostages? We tried to find you at the cathedral and tell you, but you already disappeared. Hilda, I'm guessing? Did you? My apologies. All I knew is that you had accepted the Queen's mission. I found out last night. Last night? We only just met with the Queen last night ourselves. Yes, I'm aware of that. We have sources for military intelligence of this sort. All that matters now is that Her Highness gave us the order to assist, and we are happy to do it. Sources? I want sources. Can I share some of yours? I don't... Leave it at no, Estelle. More importantly, the Guardsmen's assistance will give us the extra forces we need to fill the ambush and support teams. Indeed, with this additional manpower, I believe our chances of success have increased exponentially. And with extra manpower secured, we should start deciding on the teams immediately. Roger that. You need 2 decoy teams, right? I believe 5 of my troops should be sufficient for one of them. Yeah, I'd say those Royal Guard uniforms should definitely catch their attention. My thoughts exactly. We'll target the Intelligence Division's aerial squadron stationed just on the outskirts of this Urbe Scenic route. Wait a second, aerial squadron? You don't mean... Afraid she does. It's on the scenic route's outskirts. Now that you mention it, there is a stretch of land out there that's been completely blockaded. I pointed that out when we were wandering through there, if you remember, that there were those gates up. According to my intelligence, there is only a skeleton crew of guards stationed there. If we attack, they'll have no alternative but to call the villa for reinforcements. I get it. That's some good decoying right there. And then when the reinforcements show up, the ambush team pops in and takes them all out, right? We should form that ambush team then. I knew all those years of hunting down monsters in the bush would pay off one day. And we've got a gunner too. We'll be able to handle this no problem. Alright, 2 teams locked down. Now for rescue and decoy too. I think the second decoy team should also be comprised of my Royal Guardsmen. Special Ops will definitely drop their guards more readily to apprehend them. So that leaves us for the rescue team. All of the other teams will be acting to provide cover for us. Ours will be the most important assignment on the field by far. This is no game. You're playing an actual role in a crucial turning point for our history. Make sure you're up to the task. No pressure. There's no need to worry. We will persevere. History favors the just. Besides, you guys are the Grand Soul Martial Arts Competition Champions. And we'll be the ones keeping the majority of the enemy force busy. Hopefully all you need to worry about are the hostages. Julia, Elnan, Zane, we, Estelle. The word you're looking for is we. We can do this, and we will. You're right. You are so right. We're gonna kick some special ops special asses. That's the spirit, and that's the plan. The operation will begin at nightfall. We'll use the dark for cover. Once the operation begins, you won't have any opportunity to return to the city. So if you still have loose ends to tie up, speak now or forever hold your peace. Man, this is getting pretty real. I will ensure that Her Highness is made aware of the plan. Alright everyone, tonight here. Got it? Okay, so this is a big guild. Nothing there. You're here, good. Once the operation begins, you won't have any opportunity to return to the city. So you still have loose ends to tie up? Let's roll. Understood. Let's review the operation. I wanted to say transform and roll out, but that's more fitting for the Royal Guardsmen who actually have to change their uniforms. So, are we going to meet back here? Well, this is the Amberl Monument Rest area, so this should be the place. The only real issue is whether or not Lieutenant Schwartz and her men can get here undetected. No need to worry about that. What? When did you get here? Nice work staying hidden in Gransel. We have quite a few sympathizers among the citizens. We finished our preparations. We can begin whenever you're ready. Alright. We're waiting on your order, Estelle. My order? You were the ones who originally received Her Majesty's request, so we're waiting on your command before we begin. But I'm just a rookie. That really doesn't matter. I don't think you'll have a problem. Just do it without shouting, okay? We'll be there to help. We have no objections. I have a little faith in yourself. Don't worry about the trivial details. Just deal with things as they come. Right. Okay then, here goes. Everyone, let's get those hostages rescued. I'm so freaking hungry. Isn't it time to change shifts yet? Come on, stay focused. I can tell you when the Royal Guardsmen might finally show themselves. There weren't more than 10 escapees. If the Colonel really put his mind to it, we could hunt down the lot of them in no time. If you think it's so easy, then go ahead and try. What? Lieutenant Schwartz. Listen up, we have word from the ID ship. And I don't know what ID is actually supposed to be, but we apparently have a lock on the Royal Guardsmen. If we get there quickly, this will be our chance to wipe them out. Roger. That settles that. Idiots. Airship's locked down, you'll never be able to use it. If you just done as the Colonel said, we would have spared your lives. Now you're going to die. You've only got your own stubbornness to blame. Take this. Bracers? You can't be serious. You're not actually going to try standing against the Royal Army. Sorry to disappoint you, but you've already been marked as criminals. By the order of the Queen, you will let us pass. Ambush party's on the move. We'll go ahead and lure the remaining forces into the front gardens. You can break into the villa while they're distracted. Sounds good. Ideas be with all of you. Okay, I'm actually going to deal with the rest in the next part. So hopefully this has you all fired up, and I'll have to figure out whether or not I want to put the other video up with this or leave you guys on a cliffhanger. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.